Oh, my lord, you wouldn't believe it.
Oh, yes, I would. I would suck his dick. So what are you ladies discussing?
Books?
Welcome to the Nerd Blitz Book Club. Pull up a seat and pull down your pants. Listen to us read and go on rants. Hey gang, thanks for joining us this week for the Nerd Blitz Book Club. I'm Doom.
And I'm Fitz.
And it's been a while, hasn't it?
Been a couple weeks.
But they don't know that, so shh, we're back!
Right.
With Star Wars Dark Disciple by Christie Golden. And holy shit, do we have a lot to talk about this time, don't we?
Yeah, some shit goes down. Again, it's another action-heavy one, so there's not a whole lot really to talk about, but some
there
major...
is, but there isn't.
Yeah, there's major stuff that happens, though.
It's another one of those weeks where we're going to be saying, oh man, I really wish we could see this on a screen, because there's a lot of that type shit, but there is a lot of fucking developments.
Yeah.
Especially the cliffhanger for chapter 25.
Yeah, spoilers, it ends on a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Actually, it ends on a couple of them, which are pretty fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
But, let's get back to, where we left off. What happened last time that we...
Last time, Dooku was torturing Voss. He had him in custody, torturing him and trying to make him his new apprentice. And
oh yeah, and
we left off where he was trying to get Voss to believe the truth that Ventress killed his master, even though she said Dooku was the one that did it. And so we left off with
Dooku trying to get him to touch it.
Yeah. He sent Voss back to his cell with his dead master's lightsaber hilt, and he was just going to wait until he couldn't not touch it any longer, and then he would know. He would know for sure.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that was it.
That was just funny. He was going to wait till he couldn't not touch it anymore.
So yeah, last week we ended with the cliffhanger of, is Voss going to be able to hold out and not experience his master's death?
Yeah.
Because of course that's what's going to happen as soon as he touches that lightsaber is...
Well, no, because it sounds like he can sort of control it, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, if he were to use that to see the truth of who killed him...
Okay,
he
yeah. I just wanted to make that clear, because I don't know if we talked about that really, that he can control it.
Yeah, I figured he could turn it on and turn it off.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't know if we'd made that clear in the past. I don't fucking remember. We're, what?
24 chapters in?
I was going to say 12 episodes in, but 24 chapters works too.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, boy. So yeah, that's where we left off, and as we start this time, we, meet up with Ventress, and the first fucking sentence has something in it that has me going, wait, whoa, hang on, how'd this happen?
I know, me too. I didn't skip ahead. I didn't read the next sentence ahead like I usually do of the next chapter. Otherwise, I would have mentioned that last time we recorded. It was like, oh, wait till you read the next page.
Yeah, I didn't either, I don't think, but just so folks know if they're not reading along, which you should be reading along, the next chapter, chapter 24, starts with this sentence. Ventress felt a mingled stab of worry and nostalgia as Slave One landed at Sereno's spaceport. And like I said, that had me like, whoa. Slave One?
Mm-hmm.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, the last time we saw Slave 1, didn't Hondo have it?
Yes, he did.
And I'm pretty sure on the main show, or maybe in our type pods, or that episode of Just Jump to the End, somewhere we've mentioned before, holy shit, Hondo still got Slave 1. There's gotta be a story there. I can't wait till they tell that story.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we're not gonna get that
story. Well, they skipped it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's flying onto Dooku's turf on Slave 1 with Boba Fett and his gang. So
yeah,
at
after
this point,
she hired them on Tatooine. Isn't that where she found them?
Yeah. So at this point, Boba Fett has Slave 1 back.
Yeah, and it's just like, you want to explain that a little clearer?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to guess that there's some episodes of Clone Wars in there that happened between the end of the series and this book that really fucking connect that crucial piece of information, or tell that crucial piece of information. Goddamn Disney.
Mm-hmm.
They're on Sereno, which is Dooku's homeworld, where he's got his palace of torture, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. This is where Ventress and the Night Sisters attacked him, isn't it?
Yeah, this is where, in that Night Sisters arc, Ventress takes 2 of the Night Sisters with her, and they go here, and they basically attack Dooku in his bed, in his pajamas.
Yeah, in his nice silky pajamas.
Mm-hmm. She even makes reference to this, that, the last 2 times she's been here were failed attempts at killing Dooku.
Yeah.
So, this is not one of her favorite places.
No, and this time I think we're actually seeing a new area of it, aren't we?
The, which area? The
palace?
Yeah, no, we've seen...
we're headed toward the back, loading docks area, basically?
Yeah, I made a note of that sentence. The phrasing in one of these sentences is fucked up.
Make sure to speak up when we get there.
I got it. I got my finger on it right now.
And you're paying attention to the line, too, right?
Uh-huh.
Ventress and Boba's gang all head to Dooku's palace because they're on a rescue mission to save Voss. The bounty hunters are basically going to be running interference while Ventress goes in and saves Voss.
Yeah, they're going to be the diversion.
Yeah.
As Queen Amidala would say in episode 1. They're going to create a diversion.
Well, you don't have to say it as robotic as that.
That's the way she says it, though.
I know.
That was the joke.
I know.
Because nobody says diversion. Who the fuck says diversion?
Actually, if you think about it, that actually makes sense. Because them fucking hoity-toity people, they say shit real weird, Yeah.
Yeah, it was she was clearly directed to say it that way. I'm just saying, it sounds fucked up.
I know, but it makes sense. Quit picking on that movie! Anywho.
This is where Boba Fett and them find out just what they're there to rescue. And
yeah, she finally gives them all the fucking details, doesn't she?
Yeah, which I thought it was weird that, that's what makes them reconsider this. They're like, who are we, or what'd this guy do to get put in Dooku's prison?
Yeah, it's not fucking going up against the leader of the Separatists. It's just they're saving a dude who tried to kill him.
Right. She says, well, he tried to kill him. And then they're like, well, what the fuck? No wonder you wanted us to help you with this. And so now that makes the job even worse somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, I bumped up against that too. It was a little fucking strange.
Yeah, like you said, it's not the fact that they're about to break into Count Dooku's fucking heavily fortified palace, but it's because the person they're trying to break out is somebody who tried to kill him. Aren't most people that are in his prison probably people that tried to kill him? Or would have at least wanted to kill him?
Wanted to, but I don't know if it would be people who have tried, because think about it. He's basically just a fucking crazed dictator.
Mm-hmm.
Look at fucking North Korea. They just capture people who are like, I don't agree with what you say, and fucking lock them up and shit. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they wanted to try and kill him, but still, it's weird to be like, oh, he tried to kill him. Hold up, what do you mean? That's a step too far. Yeah, that's strange.
Yeah, felt weird. Anyway, their big plan is, she spent a lot of her life here, so she knows all the routines and the delivery schedules. So they're going to sneak in, like you said, the back way after some delivery shuttles show up. That's how they're going to end up breaking in, take out the cargo droids or whatever. Yeah, and then just use their access to get in.
So the shit starts going down, and
well, this is where the line was that I said was fucked up. they should really check their phrasing on this.
What was it?
Let's see. So they're in the back, hiding in cover, waiting for the shuttles to arrive. And
Yeah.
it says, it was so obvious that for a brief moment, Ventress wondered why an attack such as the one they were planning had not been attempted before. Then she realized that any sane person would balk at simply walking up to Dooku's battle droid-protected palace. Rear entry, though it might be. I just thought the use of rear entry, like they couldn't have phrased that last.
I'm trying to find this. Yeah, that is kind of strange sounding, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I kind of thought that too, but then she explained it away pretty quick. It was like, well, most people aren't going to have the balls to just walk into. Nobody's ever tried it because nobody's fucking stupid enough to try to go in here.
Yeah, that is weird phrasing.
Yeah, that phrasing is. It's like tales of ribaldry.
Okay.
Sturdy.
I gotcha. And see, you fucking accused me a few weeks ago of making Star Wars dirty, and look at this shit.
Mm-hmm. Talk about rear entry.
Yeah, nooch. Anyway. The delivery droids pop up like a pimple on prom night. The bounty hunters go to run interference, and Ventress goes running in, and Boba's screaming at her, "You got 15 minutes!"
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a lot of time, does it?
Not really. Especially if it's as fortified as she says it is, and it's as dangerous as she says it is, and if there's gonna be as many fucking possible deliveries there as she says there might be, him just being like, 15 minutes, bitch, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
That's... Because first of all, she's got to get through all the defenses and shit to get inside, which, again, who knows how many patrols of battle droids there are or something.
Yeah.
Because while there might not be a lot of protection out back there, there's bound to be some inside, as we find out in the next part of the chapter where she goes running in and, what is it? She comes into contact with, 4 battle droids?
Oh, yeah, in the prison hallways.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't seem to bother her, though. She takes them
No,
out
but
pretty fucking
still.
easy.
But she beats ass on them and gets in to see her fucking honey.
Yeah, did you find it weird that, like, all the cells down there were empty? He had broken his toys and never gotten new prisoners down there?
Yeah, I mean, I was reading that and I was thinking, that's a trap!
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily a trap, but it kind of is, but that was really fucking strange, too. I had that written down.
Yeah, so she does round a corner and she finds Voss just kind of kneeling in the hallway. Was it in the hallway or in a cell? I don't think they said.
I think it's in a cell.
Yeah.
The way I saw it in my head was he was in a cell and
with the door open,
she came
though.
pimping in and yeah.
So he's kneeling with his back to her inside of the cell with the door open.
She fucking tells him, "Hey, it's me. I came to get you," and shit like that. Mm-hmm. He doesn't say a damn thing, but he kind of...
She can tell he's like not like crying or bent over and like upset.
Yeah, she can tell he's fucked up. There's something going on.
Mm-hmm.
He's different from the last time she saw him.
Mm-hmm.
And without turning, he fucking grabs her in a force grip and...
starts choking the shit out of her.
Yeah, slams her into the wall or something, doesn't he? And she's shocked by it, tells him no, and he calls her a liar and a murderer. So guess what? He fucking knows!
Yeah, so guess what happened?
He touched it?
He definitely touched it.
That right there where he fucking grabs her and force chokes her and then calls her a liar and a murderer.
Mm-hmm.
The note I've got written down is, hey, their hours of training paid off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She taught him well.
Yeah, he took that shit to heart big time, didn't he?
Yeah, in the next chapter, it goes through her mind, like, she fucked up by pushing him and making him, opening the dark path for him. Nooch.
Shit's going down, son.
Yeah, that's where chapter 24 ends.
I'm trying to remember, which it's sad because I just read this like 3 hours ago, but I don't think this chapter, I'm trying to look real quick. I don't think this chapter is broken into sections like all the other ones, is it? It's just like a 10-page continuous scene, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just them. The whole scene is just them. Well, until the very end.
Yeah, but still, because, like, my notes, I don't really have much here other than the big fucking revelation, but let's build up to that. Let's not just shoot her wad the second, her shirt gets open. They kind of have a bit of a back and forth where she's trying to get him to listen, And he's basically telling her, shut the fuck up, you lied.
Mm-hmm.
And then he fucking shows her, doesn't he show her his master's lightsaber? And that's when she fucking realizes, oh shit, Dooku didn't tell him. He figured it out by touching it.
He shows her the lightsaber after the eyes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, he throws her against the wall, and when she gets up, he turns around and she can see that his eyes aren't his eyes anymore. They're Sith eyes.
Yeah, because doesn't she say something like, oh, right here, she's thinking Voss's eyes were no longer a warm, rich brown. They were a blood-rimmed shade of yellow. Which, isn't that fucked up? Like, you start going to the dark side and all of a sudden your eyes change?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we saw it in episode 3 with Anakin.
Yeah.
But the thing that's got me wondering is, like, how did he fucking dodge that?
Mm.
Because if that's like a fucking telltale sign of the Sith, why didn't Yoda in one of his meetings with Sidious be like, motherfucker, you have yellow eyes, kill you we must.
Yeah, well, his eyes were red after the Force lightning, after he ate his own Force lightning.
Yeah, but I mean, he was the leader of the Sith.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm saying, I think, I don't know, because I don't know, he must be able to control it.
Which, I mean, that kind of makes you think he's even more powerful than we thought before, doesn't it?
Yeah, or he's just, that's just a trick he's learned, how to mask his Sith eyes.
I guess, I don't know. I was just wanting to quote Triple H and say, he's that damn good. Moving on.
So anyway, he's all fucked up because he had let her in and trusted her and all this, and come to find out she had lied to him about something so important as that. Which I think we said a long time ago that shit was going to come back to bite her.
Oh yeah, we definitely did.
Like, she was all playing it off like, well, I'll just explain it all away later and it'll be fine. We love each other and it's all fine.
Yeah, I let him put it in. After we kill Dooku, it'll be good.
Right. Well, guess what?
Yeah. That's what you get, you fucking banshee. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she finds out he's got them fucking Sithy eyes and
then like you said, he holds out the lightsaber so that she knows, because she knows about his psychometry.
Yeah.
So she knows that there's no playing it off anymore. He knows for a fact now.
Yeah, she can't fucking try and twist it and be like, oh, Dooku, he's spinning the same bullshit. Ha ha ha, come on, let's go, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
No, she knows for a fact that he saw it, he felt it, he was there, he experienced it. He knows beat by beat exactly what happened to Soul.
Yeah, which is one of the reasons why he was pushed over the edge was, feeling the fear and the, his master dying and all the emotions that were in that vision that, sent him over the edge.
Yeah, and that mixed with he was prepared to leave the Jedi Order for her.
Mm-hmm.
And then add in that she lied. Basically, from the moment he fucking met her, his life got turned upside down, and he didn't have Uncle Phil to save him.
Yeah.
I was hoping you would catch that.
Yeah, I caught it.
I'm proud of that joke.
Yeah, and Obi-Wan just doesn't understand.
Then he's... Never mind.
Yeah, and so then it's on like Donkey Kong and...
Oh, you can't say that. Nintendo owns it and they'll fucking sue.
Yeah, it's on like...
King Kong.
Yeah, it's on like Monkey Bong. And they start a fighting. Big lightsaber fight.
Was it a fucking ballroom blitz?
Yeah, kind of felt like it. This is the part of the episode where we say, God, I wish I would have seen this on the screen.
Like I talked about before when I wrote and did those Star Wars videos, this is the type of shit that's hard to do, where it's like, he roared and lunged at her, he struck, she parried, he fucking swung, she blocked, and it's like, okay, how many times can you do this shit? And again...
That's also how she wrote the chapter where they fucked. But they had to cut that out. She repurposed it for this chapter, I think.
Yeah, she was like, let's change suck to parry.
To block.
Yeah. But, I think I did mention it before. And again, it's no fault of Christie Golden's. It's just, how the fuck do you do a bunch of fight scenes like that and keep it interesting? Because there's only so many fucking things you can do.
Well, there's only so many ways you can describe it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And there's only so many things that they can do. I mean, you got like a swing, a parry, a block, a strike. There's only so many things you can call the shit before it's just repetitive. And again, I know this from experience. It's just, there's somebody we both know who said that they weren't sure if they would read this book along with us because they know that that type of shit, it kind of gets bogged down by that type of shit and it might make them lose interest.
Yeah.
And with shit like this, again, it's no fault of the author, but with shit like this, you can see where that person's coming from.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's pretty short. I mean, it's...
Yeah, totally, but...
I know sometimes they do, like, they take up, like, they go on way too long with it.
I've read a few Star Wars books like that, yeah.
Yeah. This is actually pretty quick. You can tell this came from a script because it's...
Yeah.
There's not much there. It's meant to be seen, not read.
But anywho, they fight a bit, they argue a bit, they fight a bit more, they argue a bit more.
Yeah, she finally does. She finally does get to him though, because he keeps saying how
for a second.
Yeah, how she lied to him, and she never cared about him or anything, and she's kind of like, well, if I didn't care about you, then why did I come back here to save you? And that kind of snaps him out of it for a second. It don't his eyes change back?
For a second, because when he fucking makes the switch again because she says something that she shouldn't have said, she notices his eyes just fucking, he's gone again. Yeah, it says here his posture eased, she was starting to get through, and then, okay, here it is. The yellow hue faded from his eyes and he blinked. Asajj, he whispered. I brought your lightsaber back to you, she said. Yours, I kept it safe for you, just like I did on Dathomir. Don't let Dooku use Thulm to divide us. I wish I could, but I can't change the past. I just want a future with you. It was the wrong thing to say.
How is that the wrong thing to say? I didn't get that either. Like, why did that set him off again?
I don't really know either, cause
If what she said before snapped him out of it, then why did her professing love more like piss him off again? I guess is it because she used his master's name or whatever and brought up the past?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's because, she says, I wish I could, but I can't change the past, I guess.
Yeah, it's basically she's just saying you got to get over it, let it go.
Yeah, she's saying, look, dude, I lied to you, but fucking grow a set. It happened, get over it. Let's go home. But anyway, it says, it was the wrong thing to say. Voss looked down at the blade he held, and his beloved face turned ugly with hatred. The awful yellow hue returned to his eyes as he looked back up at her. So yeah, she had him for a second, and then I guess it's because she told him, yeah, I lied, get over it, let's go fuck forever. And he was like, wait, how the fuck am I supposed to get over that? And he tells her that's the worst lie of all. And they go at it again. Fighting, not fucking.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately?
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately for who? Are you the dude that likes reading the trashy romance novels about, the dude pushing deep inside her and kissing her neck and shit?
No.
Then what the fuck are you wanting?
Oh, because they should be together, these crazy kids.
Oh, you like the idea of these star-crossed lovers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a romantic asshole.
Okay. Well, I guess you got a point. Which one of us is married and which one's over here fucking not married? Moving on. Just so people listening know, there's an edit there. I hope you don't edit these with speakers. You use headphones.
Yeah, I do.
No. They battle after she had him for a second. They battle outside, and she goes flying through the air, I believe, and lands not far from Boba Fett. And he's like, hey, where's your friend? And Voss comes fucking out like a tiger on PCP.
Yeah, like the fucking angel of death.
Yeah.
Comes out and starts mugging everybody.
Yeah. Okay. You gotta fucking quit using them fucking new kid words.
Mean mug?
I'm old school. Yes.
Mean mugging is old school.
Bullshit. Maybe I'm just older school than you.
You're fucking like the 1930s. He came out to the entrance and he was giving him the business, see?
Oh, fuck off. Oh, god damn. No, but like he came out and he was giving everybody dirty looks.
Mm-hmm.
Is that so hard to say? I'm giving him the business scene. Look here, that Voss character was quite a fella. Anyway, or anywho, she comes flying out and Boba says, hey, where's your friend? He comes out like a crazed tiger on PCP and she goes, right there.
And he's like, holy
and Boba's
shit.
like, fuck.
Yeah, he's like, we got to get out of here right now.
This right here I thought was pretty funny.
What's that?
They're trying to run away and... Well, I'll read it to you exactly. Go! Fett shouted, gesticulating towards one of the shuttles. When I hear the word...
Gesticulating?
Yeah, I don't think like, he pointed. That to me is like a fucking flail.
Yeah.
So, I read, he gesticulating towards the shuttle. He's like, over there! Or something,
Anytime I read gesticulating, I see ejaculating.
Oh, good God. We're going off the fucking rails, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, you read it as, go! Ah! Arcing ropes and jizz him towards the fucking shuttle.
That armor's too strong for jizz. Anywho.
Jesus Christ.
Boba Fett's trying to get massaged onto the shuttle, and she's kind of like, fuck it, I can't leave him. I don't want to go.
Yeah.
That's when she sees Dooku come out, too, and they're standing next to each other, master and apprentice.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Dooku was tied up.
Oh, that's right. He went over and freed him. That's right. That's right, because fucking Embo, was it Embo and...
Bosk, I think.
Yeah, had oh yeah, Bosk had fucking Dooku hogtied in a net. They already fucking caught his ass. I was like,
yeah, and they had a blaster on his fucking head, and it's like, shoot him!
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? They caught him already?
Yeah. And at the beginning, they were like, oh, wait, Dooku's not here, is he? And she was like, probably not. Let's go in, guys. I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's a hell of a distraction as they fucking kidnap Dooku.
No shit. But my thing was, they had him tied up in a fucking spider web. Homeboy's got a gun on his head. And Ventress is like, oh, that's him. Let's go, guys. Ha, ha, ha. Because she noticed him over there.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't she say, kill that motherfucker? I'll double your price.
Oh, yeah.
Again, it's another fucking situation where she had Dooku right where she fucking needed him. And I realized I was just pounding the table again. Sorry.
That's all right.
But she had Dooku right where she fucking could have roasted his ass over the fire like a pig.
Mm-hmm.
And she just fucks off and fucks it up. And it's like, what the fuck? So yeah, Dooku gets set free and they all get on a shuttle. Boba and Ventress get on a shuttle and we find out that, oh shit, Voss is Dooku's new apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that leads us to the last little section. Well, oh, hang on, because this is kind of playing dirty. Ventress tells Boba, you could have left me behind. He said, yeah, I could have, but I'm not you. And it says, the words cut Ventress in ways Fett couldn't even imagine. That right there is just fucking punching her.
Yeah, that was a sick burn.
Yeah, punching her right in her fucking chalky gash.
Mm-hmm.
And then this last little section here, this here feels like an episode break. I don't know if it's just before this last section or just after it, because I haven't read ahead to know. But this to me feels like we could be going into Saving Voss Part 2.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We see Obi-Wan at the meeting place on Coruscant, isn't it, on 1313?
Yeah, in that diner where he's supposed to be meeting Voss every month or every couple weeks or whatever.
Yeah, and he's still keeping the ritual, hoping that Voss will come pimping in and be like, hey, buddy, how you doing? Whiskey's on me. But, He's sitting there. Broad tells him, you're becoming quite a regular. He gives her a half-hearted smile and kind of pulls his cloak up a little more. And a shadow falls over him. He takes a look, and it's Ventress, who looks different than he's seen her.
Yeah, and it was kind of a bummer because at first he got excited.
Like,
he got
shit,
excited.
he's here.
Yeah, he got excited because he thought it was Voss showing up finally.
Yeah.
And then he looks up and sees her and is like, "Uh-oh, this is bad."
Yeah. And it says, before him stood Asajj Ventress, but not the Ventress with whom he'd crossed lightsabers on so many occasions. She now had short, pale blonde hair, and she looked like she had aged 10 years.
God damn, she wasn't that attractive to begin with.
I know. Fucking she-witch is, like, turning into a hag, I guess.
She looked old as shit to begin with.
Yeah. Ventress stands there and tells him he's not coming back. He belongs to Dooku now. And it says, Kenobi's eyes widened. No, he thought. Not him. Not the ebullient, eternally playful Quinlan. No. He reached over and grabbed the glass that he'd always got for Voss and put it in front of Ventress and filled her up, and
Yeah, filled her up.
they sat there together for a long time, and it's like, God damn. Obi-Wan's reaction is like, somebody came to him and said, hey, your most favorite person in the world? Oh, by the way, they're dead.
Well, yeah.
Because he's just like, it's so fucking sad.
Mm-hmm.
But my big question, which I guess I'll ask you the same thing I ask you every episode, is what do you think of these 2 chapters, first of all?
I thought they were great. I wasn't really expecting him to go full retard. But when she found him and his back was to
Some
her.
would say full Sith, but that works too, I guess.
Well, yeah, it's funnier that way. But when she found him with his back turned to her, I was like, oh, his fucking eyes are going to be yellow, aren't they?
Oh, you saw it coming, huh?
Yeah, I kind of did.
Oh. I didn't.
That's the kind of setup they would use in the show. Like I could see that shot, and
after it happened, I could totally see it, but I wasn't Babe Ruthing it, pointing, or whoever the fuck it was. I don't know sports. I don't know why I just said that, but I wasn't pointing to the stands, fucking calling it. Was that Babe Ruth?
Yeah.
Yes, score 1 for me.
Look at you. You're like a real man.
Fuck off.
But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was
Like
good.
a real
I liked their interaction. It felt like it really hurt.
Yeah. As we've said, there were a couple places where it's like, what the fuck was that?
I've never really felt bad for Ventress before, but I felt bad in this chapter for her.
Right? You're really starting to fucking care about her in a way that you never did on the show.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, on the show she was just a fucking cunt.
Yeah, but I mean, there towards the end, she started turning around and being slightly less of a cunt.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're really seeing a new side of her it's still weird to me. I'm not fucking ready to be like, oh, Ventress, I'm so sorry. But yeah, it is getting...
It's getting to the feels.
Yeah, a little bit. I guess. I don't know.
But yeah, so I don't know how they're gonna pull him out of this, or...
Okay, you're leading into my last question or two.
Okay.
So let me just pose it to you. As I finish these 2 chapters, all I'm wondering is, like, how does he come back from this? How does Voss ever come back from this?
I think we talked about it in an earlier book club. We know he's referenced in episode 3. So
yeah, he leads a battalion of clones, I think.
Yeah. So how does he come back?
How do/can the Jedi ever fucking accept him back and put trust in him in the same way that they did before? How could they ever fucking do that, knowing that he fell so easily?
I think it's probably going to be, I don't know, Obi-Wan's probably going to do it without the Jedi knowing.
Do what?
Go rescue Voss.
Yeah, but that still doesn't answer the question.
Well, but I mean, if he
How did the Jedi accept him back in?
Well, but the rest of the Jedi don't know he's fallen.
Well, I mean, that's going to be pretty fucking hard to hide, don't you think?
Maybe not.
Because the Jedi all along saw that something was off with Anakin, and they've had worries about Voss too.
Yeah.
So 2 + 2 makes 4 to me, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Just saying. Just putting it out there. Because honestly, I don't know how they come back or how they accept him back.
Well, pull it back in and zip it up, and let's finish the conversation. But yeah, that was my thing. It's like, how does he ever come back from this? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I see no fucking path. Because as you said, once he goes full retard, it's like, see ya, fucker. And I wonder if, like, we're going to actually see him be brought back into the fold, or if that'll be more fucking off-screen.
It'll be off-screen,
yeah.
Like, maybe he'll just be broken at the end, and we don't see how they put him back together.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. But I told you I've been reading these old Quinlan comics, right?
Right.
In there, like, he kind of has a fall to the dark side, and they bring him back, and I think they either call it retraining or reprogramming, and they fucking knock some smarts back into him. I know, right? It sounds like there's some ass shit going on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's like, that sounds a little too hokey. Like, that would be one of the first things, you know, that they would get rid of in the new continuity. You know, they would write this and be like, okay, now let's bring him in for reprogramming. And it's like, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, no, he's not a clone.
Yeah. You can't fucking break him and remake him in a weekend. It's not a Tony Robbins seminar.
Right.
So yeah, that'll be probably the most interesting thing for me now, because as we know from seeing episode 3, they don't kill Dooku, so that's out of the fucking question. We don't have to worry about that anymore, which, again, we knew that anyway. That wasn't going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure that plot's off the table at this point.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like, how did they get him back? How does he get fucking quit batting for the other team?
I thought it was interesting that Enbo has his own ship and flew solo with his dog.
Oh, yeah, his fucking saucer?
Yeah, he's got, because everybody was on Slave 1 except for Enbo. He was in his own ride.
Yeah, he pimped his own ride.
Yeah, it sounded like it looks like his hat, like a flying saucer.
Mm-hmm.
And then his dog has his own entrance. He did? Did you read that? Do you remember that?
No, I didn't remember the dog having its own fucking
he comes
puppy door.
Enbo comes down the ramp, and it says the dog comes down joins him on the ramp from his own entrance. He's got his own.
Wow.
He's got his own dog door.
I missed that.
Mm-hmm. And it's not really a
That's
dog.
so
it's
cute.
whatever. It's whatever the fuck that thing is.
It's a hang on, I'm right here by it. I'll tell you. Anuba.
Anuba. Yeah.
Anooba. Anuba.
Mm-hmm. Possibly in a reference to Anubis, the Egyptian dog-head god.
Could be, but I don't remember that. That thing looked more like a hyena than Anubis. Or the new pronunciation of that is Anubis.
Says who?
I've heard it on fucking... I watch a lot of Egypt shit. I think we've been over this.
Yeah. Really? That's what that's how they
it.
pronounce it? Oh, fuck that.
I know, right?
King Diamond says Anubis. I'm saying Anubis.
It's just like fucking the planet Uranus. No, it's Uranus. No, you're not urinating my anus. It's Uranus. Oh, goddamn, we're going off the rails again.
Mm-hmm.
So, is there anything else about these chapters you want to talk about?
Nope, I don't think so.
So we're ready to go into our thank yous, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm actually prepared. I told you last time we recorded I would prepare and get all the links written out. Well, motherfucker, I got it. So, J Sarge. Follow him on Twitter. He's the fucker. You should all know this by now. He's the fucker who did our intro music. That's just goddamn amazing. Follow him on Twitter at the J Sarge. He's got 2 bands that he's in. Remedial, you can support them by going to remedialm-theory.bandcamp.com and irvingsbasement.bandcamp.com, or you can go to jsargemusic.blogspot.com. Then he's got a podcast called Jeff Knows Nothing, which you can find at jeffknowsnothing.blogspot.com, or it's on SoundCloud. For our logo, thanks to Sherry. Follow her on Twitter at Sherry Says. She's got a YouTube channel, youtube.com/Sherry Archinoff. And then if you're into the whole Instagram thingy, I don't think either one of us are, or we'd have been following her a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't Instagram.
Yeah, I don't do jack shit with Twitter.
Yeah.
You can follow her or whatever you do on Instagram. I don't know what the fuck they call it.
Yeah, go Instagram her.
Yeah. See, now you're starting to sound old again.
Do the Instagrams on her.
That sounds dirty. Instagram.com/Sherry Says. And then, I don't know if this was just a joke, but it's on her profile, so I'm going to pimp it. And the link on her Twitter profile is thebestsherry.com. I don't know if it's just a joke, but when you click on it, it says it's true or something like that. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh, no, I didn't.
It is. It's pretty funny. And like I said, I don't know if it's just a joke or if she plans to do anything with it, but it's funny. And if you want to go see that, it's funny. And then Groupie, she's one of the two broads, you hear it. I think back to that time I said something about her and I'm sure she likes being called a broad. It was one of the main shows. I think it was episode 7. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm old. Leave me alone.
Did you see her picture? Yeah, you saw it. Her picture yesterday.
At that fucking castle?
Yeah. She's listening to us at a fucking Spanish castle and shit. It's fucking so metal.
We're going to be recording an episode after this. Let's talk about that there because holy shit. Follow Groupie on Twitter at TESDGroupie. She's on Instagram too. Again, I don't know fuck about it, but Instagram.com/TESDgroupie. And then she's the one that runs the Tell 'em Steve Dave Quotes account on Twitter. That's at TESD Quotes. And then our last person is Batcat37. Follow her on Twitter. She's the other lady in the intro. I don't think she's got any other links right now. So I can't really tell you to go check her shit out. So she doesn't get as long of a thank you because she doesn't have as much shit to pimp. Sorry! You know?
Yep. Sorry.
And then for our bullshit, I've got that written down too. Subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes. We're on Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio. We're members of the High Altitude Podcast Network, which you can find at highaltpod.net, or you can find us at nerdblitz.com. Be sure to search Nerd Blitz on YouTube. Subscribe and watch that shit. It's fucking important, man. We've got all kinds of exclusive cool shit up there. You need to check it out. We got swear reels. We're going to have exclusive joke corners. I'm hoping sometime soon we'll have mini episodes of the show where, like, we pose a question to each other, answer it, like a 15 to 20 minute chunk, and it's out there. Again, search Nerd Blitz on Twitter. We've got merch at redbubble.com/people/nerdblitzpod/shop. I know that's a lot of slashes. Almost makes you want to slash your fucking wrists. There's so many slashes in there. My main YouTube channel is youtube.com/user/that Scooby-Doom, I think. I don't have that written down. I don't know why. tsdjproductions.wordpress.com. Go to tsdjproductions.bandcamp.com. Get the camping trip. Okay, give them your Twitter.
My Twitter is at Fitzman73.
I'm at the Scooby-Doom. My other account is at TSDJA Production. And follow all this fucking nonsense on Twitter at NerdBlitzPod. I think that's everything. So we'll see you next time for more of the Nerd Blitz Book Club.
Bookmark it.
This has been a feature of JJ2E Media and TSDJA Productions.